Hey, it is Teacher Tabby here. Today I want to talk to you all about GoGoKid. GoGoKid is one of the new companies that I work for teaching English online to kids in China. It is brand new, but I think it is going to grow pretty quickly. They have lured a lot of teachers in with their $300 sign-on bonus. So let's talk about that first because that's probably why you're watching this video in the first place. It's not so much a sign-on bonus as they are paying teachers, their new teachers that they hire, $150 if you teach 3 classes in the first 30 days. So students have to show up. They can't be no-shows, and it has to be in your first 30 days of your contract. And then if you receive no negative parent feedback, then you get another $150. So it sounds pretty easy. To be honest, I did not have any issues with that. I got my first 3 classes in the first week. But a lot of teachers are having a hard time with this because it is a brand new company. They have been focused on hiring their teachers first, then the focus on getting students is coming in August. There are definitely classes to be taught, but there are at this point I think more teachers than there are students. So some teachers are struggling to get bookings, and there are quite a few teachers that are kind of at the end of their 30 days that have not received their bonus because they did not get 3 classes in. But I think right now, if you start right now, their big push for marketing and advertising and trying to get students in is coming in August. So if you start your first 30 days at the end of July, the beginning of August, I think you'll have an easier time getting 3 classes in. So other than that, the other question that a lot of people want to know is about the pay. They pay $14 to $25 an hour. It's pretty similar to VIP Kid or a lot of other companies pay-wise, but they pay on a scale, kind of a credit scale. They call it their credit score. So everybody starts when they're hired with 100 points. You get points by finishing your classes that you teach, by getting positive parent feedback. You lose points for not showing up to class or canceling classes, negative parent feedback, that kind of thing. Once you hit 110 points, you get your normal base pay plus 10%. When you hit 120 points, you get your normal base pay plus 25%. And then 120 points is the maximum. You can't go above that. So your 125% of your pay is the most pay you'll get. So for me personally, when I first started, I was making just a little bit less than at VIP Kid, and that would be with the subsidies that VIP Kid say. So your base pay plus your $1 for coming to class and your $1 for teaching 45 classes in a month. But now I'm almost to my 120 points, so I'm currently getting 110%, and I'm like 4 classes away from 125%. So I am now a higher pay than at VIP Kid. The other really nice thing that they've got going for them that I think will help sustain some of the teachers in the long run and get more people to come in even without that $300 bonus is they offer a peak time subsidy pay for unfilled slots. So if you open slots from 7:30, 8, or 8:30 p.m. Beijing time, so 7 a.m. to ending at 9 a.m. East Coast time, you can get 60% of your pay if nobody books the slot. So that's really nice right now because they don't have a lot of students. So you open up 4 slots every day, and if a kid books them, that's great. If a kid doesn't book them, you are still getting partial pay for that slot. What a lot of teachers are doing is there's no short notice at GoGoKid, so once 24 hours ahead of time hits, that slot won't book. So they wait and they open short notice classes with their other companies, and then you're getting your full pay for your class at VIP Kid or whatever other company, and then your extra short notice bonus for them plus your 60% pay from GoGoKid for an unbooked slot. So it's a good time to work at GoGoKid right now because you can be making quite a bit of money for just one time slot between two different companies. The other nice thing is they pay 60% for trials that don't show up, which, you know, if you are teaching with other companies, you might get some trials and you will know that the trials a lot of times don't show up because it's a free trial. But right now for GoGoKid, most of the classes are trials. I have taught a few of their core classes, but a majority of my students right now are free trial students because it's a new company. Everyone wants to kind of try it out and see how it goes. And just like any other company, about half of the free trial classes there's no kid that shows up. So getting that extra 10% and getting 60% versus 50% for pay is pretty awesome right now. Other than that, it's pretty similar to VIP Kid. They have one-to-one class, and the students can pick their teacher. So you want to make sure your profile looks really nice for the parents. They do pay via PayPal, which is pretty awesome because there are no international wire transfer fees. There's no fees at all. A lot of people don't realize that when VIP Kid pays you, it's coming from an American bank account. So they kind of are surprised when you work for a company that doesn't have an American office and you get all these big fees for international wire transfers. So getting paid via PayPal is pretty great. They are new. There are some kinks to work out. Like they are still trying to figure out how to put on the teacher portal a breakdown of your pay or so you can see what your score is or what feedback parents leave for you. But they are working on it and they seem to really be listening to what the teachers are saying. So I have very high hopes for this company. I will keep you posted and I will let you know in August what happens with their big marketing push, if I end up getting some more students that are taking core classes or if it's still a lot of trials, and I'll let you know how it goes. So I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.